In this video, I aim to show you all of the new transport options that have been added to Minecraft through RealismCraft 2.0. If you wish to see the new blocks, items and mobs, or the new end, or the new structures and mini-boss, then check out the new videos that will be coming out shortly. Or if you want to wait and see it all in one mega long video, then about an hour after this video is posted, I will post the mega long video showing absolutely everything in one video. For anyone who isn't aware, RealismCraft is a complete reimagining of what Minecraft looks like and has made massive changes to textures, animations, world generation, sound, and the overall atmosphere of the game. There have been many updates to the game with overhauls of new biomes, a new nether, and new beautiful visual effects. This now with Realism 2.0 is the largest update ever, and it's designed to seamlessly blend stunning visual enhancements with rich, expanded gameplay to completely reimagine how you experience Minecraft as a whole. With RealismCraft 2.0, when you start a brand new world, Spark Universe hope that you are going to experience a visually stunning version of Minecraft that has been built to immerse you fully in the world and fuel your lust for adventure. Change is truly on the cards, with every biome being overhauled, every mob behaving or moving more realistically, and the world being full of new structures, items, and mobs to discover. Every new addition that has been added to RealismCraft 2.0 has been carefully designed to be integrated into Minecraft's progression and to be a meaningful addition to the gameplay. This altogether results in a version of Minecraft that is hopefully more expansive, alive, and visually stunning, while also staying faithful to the Minecraft game's core charm. So I've spawned into a brand new creative world, and before we begin this video, I just want to say a massive thank you to Spark Universe for giving me early access to the RealismCraft 2.0 update. This is not a sponsored video, and I want to stress that, but I am a massive fan of RealismCraft in general, and to be given the opportunity to get early access is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much to Spark Universe. So RealismCraft 2.0 brings in about 4 different types of transporting features to the new dynamic world, and we're going to start with the first one, which is gliders. Now, if anyone's seen my recent content, I am super excited for paragliders being introduced to Minecraft more and more. I think they're awesome. And with the gliders, you get a base glider, and then you have gliders in every color. And what we can do here is we're going to go into survival mode from up here. By the way, if you see anything here that you like, make sure you go and check out the super long video that I have looking at the mobs, the items, the armors, weapons, and blocks, or check out the super long video that I have, which is going to take all of my RealismCraft 2.0 features and put them into one video for you to watch and binge at your own pleasure. But we're here to look at gliders, so we're going to go into survival mode, and what I think you do, you jump and press interact. There we go, that's that. But we don't have enough height there, so we're going to go here, we're going to do it from here and interact. And our glider, we take hold of it, it takes durability, we're going to push forward and get some actual movement here as well. I think this is nice, man. I'm a big fan of gliders, I really like them, and we just want to make sure that when we land, we don't take any damage. Very nice indeed. I think that's so cool. I just think gliders is such a big Minecraft style transportation device. Let me know what you guys think, because I really want to see them more and more. I want to see them in the base game, in fairness. If we grab one as well, obviously red being my favorite color, blue being the channel color, we can go again and just see what happens as we jump off in first person. So let's go here, or third person, sorry. I'm going to jump off L2 and we get our red one here, and we are flying down. And then, oh, okay, if I crouch, it looks like I'm walking. Okay, that's weird. And then it goes into like a walking animation there. That's a bit weird. Okay, maybe don't hit crouch when you're doing that. Interesting. All right, early access, so maybe that's just a feature of the early access copy that I've got and not an actual feature of RealismCraft. That did look a little bit janky there. And then the light blue one, just so we can see what we're dealing with here again. So back into survival, gonna go from this way again, and we're gonna jump off and boom. And then we can just sprint and it sends us forward. We get given slow falling as well to make sure that we don't take any damage as we land. We get some good maneuverability on here as well. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. All right, let's get back up to the platform and let's see the other three. Now, if you've watched the block video, you'll already be introduced to this, but I'm going to reintroduce it here as well, just in case you haven't watched that video, because it's relevant here. So there is a cannon introduced into RealismCraft 2.0. We have to get it from the creative menu because I can't pick block it, but it can be placed on sailboats and it can be placed on hot air balloons as gun turrets and defensive weaponry. Now, you load it with gunpowder and you will be able to control it and fire from it and move it around. So I wanted to introduce it to you here before we go and look at hot air balloons and sailboats, so you know that it exists when we use it. If you enjoyed today's video, please do remember to hit the like button. It does help the channel out so much. And get down in the comments. Let me know, are you excited for RealismCraft 2.0? Did you use RealismCraft 1.0 at all? And what are you hoping to see in this version or in future versions? And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's go. So with that introduction out of the way, then the next element that I'm going to show you are sailboats. Now, these are entities, but we have them in various different designs. So there's this one here, which I can't seem to pick blocks. So we're going to go into here and we're going to go to sailboats so I can show you all of the different names. So we've got oak sailboat, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, mangrove, cherry, and pale oak. So all of the overworld wood types have a sailboat here. They all have pretty much the same design, just taking on the elements of the wood that they're from. And like I said, they're entities. And when you go down here into the ocean, we're going to place one down and we're just going to see how it is to use it. So I've not used one yet. So we're going to place this down here like so. Now, how do we sail it? I'm going to just sit in it. Like so. Gonna go forward. Now, am I facing the right way? Yes, I am facing the right way. So we got the sailboat and it's pretty much motorized. I'm not pushing forward on my analog stick. I am just moving left and right. There was some geezer there that decided to follow me on a glider. Not sure what that was. But you would steer it with your normal movement direction. So left and right on my left D-pad. Not sure who these guys are following me with paragliders though, should be said. And then I seem to have slowed down. So I'm going to press forward again. Okay, now we're driving again. So we've got some good driving going on. A little bit clunky, but no clunkier than an actual boat. We've got animations going on there too with the water. If I go into survival as well, because like I say, this is an entity. We've got a boat spawning there as well, just in case we're seeing any damages or any horse stuff, but we're not. So nothing different in survival as we're driving through. And then if I jump up, okay, so you do jump off it if you jump off while moving. Let's go up here. Can I get on it? Can't seem to get on it. So don't jump off it, basically, is what I'm saying to you there. Okay, no, you can jump. Oh, okay. So if you're standing specifically on like the seat bit, you can. But after a while, it will just let you fall through. Look. You see, and then it moves and then you fall through. So there is a bit of clipping going on there. Interesting. Okay. And then with the cannon, I'm going to try and place this down. There we go. You can place it down. And if I can show you it, it sits on the front. So I was trying to place it on the back, but it sits on the front like so. And we've got our cannon, which we're able to move around. If we go into first person, we're able to aim it how we would. Now, visibility is harder to see where we're going. It's not the easiest in third person either. If we're going to go into survival again, just to see what's happening, I've got gunpowder. Can I place this in here? Not like this. Okay. All right, this is a bit clunky for me to use. Now, this is definitely from me not like practicing with it, but gunpowder is used to load it with the fuse. Now the fuse is ready. I'm going to sit back down, I think. Can I interact with it? Yeah, we interact with it. We're here. Like so. And then what do I do to fire it? R2? Nope. R2 broke it. Because I'm in creative and I'm an idiot. Okay, let's... No. X. Okay, X fires it. Oh, you gotta aim it properly though. Okay, I only had one gunpowder there. So you can load it while you're sat. That's good to know. Let's jump into here again. Gunpowder. We're going to take quite a lot of that because we want to load it up. Thank you. Back into survival. Aim it up high. If I remember the button to shoot, what was it? Place that down. X. Fired it, and boom, and we're doing damage to the pirate ship. Come on now. Gonna send you down to Davy Jones's locker. Oh, we missed. How do we miss? How do we miss, if you don't mind? How did we miss? All right, we're gonna take one off from here. Aim up. Fire! Boom. Got a hole in your sail, my friend. Let's go again. There we go. We're just doing damage on here. Okay, I like this. This is nice. The boat's a little bit clunky to drive, but I've never been very good with boats in general. And then you add the cannon on here. This is nice. If this is a multiplayer feature as well, so that somebody else can drive while I'm loading, this would be so cool. Just wrecking it. Okay, that's nice. All right, let's go and check out the hot air balloon. So there is a wider selection of hot air balloons than there are boats, and they seem to take every wall color here. So we go all the way along the different colors, again using that same design all the way through here and just giving the variation of colors, so you can choose your favorite color if you want. Massive shadows at the bottom, again signifying that they are entities. And if we grab the cannon here on this one, I'm going to place that down, put one on that side. Can you put one on multiple sides? Doesn't look like it. Okay, no, it seems to just default to the one. Hold on, I'm going to place one here. And then if I get into you, because that seems to... Okay, no, that's fine, but you can only place it on the one side. Place there. Yeah, no, it's only on the one side there. Alright, so if we go into survival again then, I'm going to try... I'm going to ride this one. So, X, is that right? No. How does it look when you're in there? There we go, got my cannon there ready. First person looking cool. How do you drive it? Oh, so as you turn, the cannon seems to turn with you if you turn correctly. Alright, so it's not necessarily about having it on all sides. It's always supposed to be in front of where you're looking. Okay, that's cool. So what if I then press R2? No. L2? No. How do you fly it? Just up on the analog stick? No. Down on the analog stick. Can't seem to fly this. How do we do this? Should have probably looked at this. Gunpowder on there? No, that's just put it on that. So I was on the right track when I tried to use gunpowder up here, but it's not gunpowder. It's coal. You put coal on, and there we go. We start to raise up. And then you can, just using your D-pad, or not your D-pad, your analog stick, or whatever directional buttons you have, guide the thing to go where you want it to go. And then slowly it runs out of power, and then you start to descend. Now you can't seem to place more than... Oh, you can place more than one. There we go. Okay, put it in survival, you play differently. So there's that. And we are raising up with the coal. So the coal sends you upwards. Your directional buttons moves you, and the wind seems to control you a bit as well. I'm trying to just work out where to go here and how to take it in the direction I want to go. I'm struggling a little bit to fly. Now, it is described as an alternative to the Happy Ghast, so it could be a little bit difficult to fly. But we are, I mean, we're flying, we're going through, we're doing what it says on the tin. We can load up our cannon. Let's fire it. Boom, we can fire our cannon as well. And you can also put chests in here as well, which is good. One thing you don't want to do when you're in a hot air balloon is press R3 and dismount though, because if there isn't water underneath you, you could die. So we've looked at the hot air balloons, we've looked at the sailboats, and we've looked at the gliders. There's one more travel tool that we can use in this dynamic world to get us from A to B, and that is this block, the Waystone block. And now the Waystone block is super cool. I think this is really nice how it looks. I think the animation is awesome, and hopefully how you use it will be good as well. So what you want to do is you're going to need at least two, basically point A and point B, and you want to dye them. So we're going to have this one over here, and I'm going to dye it green, and then we're going to have this one all the way over here, and I'm going to also dye this one green. And now they will be linked. They're linked because the color is the same, but also because the emblem is the same. We'll get into that shortly, but you can tell that they're working. They've got this little light, and then we're going to jump on it, and it waypoints us all the way across. We're going to jump again, and it puts us across. So jumping on the block triggers the teleport to work, which is awesome. Now, if you happen to have more than one, or more than two even, sorry, you can link them to different points. Now, if we go here and we crouch and I interact with it, it changes the emblem. Now, the color and the emblem all need to match. So if I make this one green with an L emblem, it doesn't link to any of them, right? But if I go over here now and I place down this block on this side in front of the armor and tents, and then we look for the L again, there it is, and we make this one green, this should now be linked to that one over there and not to the other two. So we're going to pop that on there, and we're over here, and we can see that one's there and that one's there. So that's good. Nice little maneuvers. But what happens if I put a third one in that's green and uses that? Two waystones of this type already exist. You can't have more than two of the same color and emblem combination. So it won't skip from A to B to C. It's literally A to B only. So what happens then if we place down this? It's going to keep the square emblem, but we put a red dye on it. It doesn't link. It doesn't get an error. It's now waiting for the second one, which we're going to put over here with the blocks and the ropes and stuff. Again, check out the other videos that I posted at the same time as this, and you'll see pretty much everything. We're going to go red. This is now linked to that other red one. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to put that there, and we've moved. So you have customization. There's what, 16 different colors in Minecraft? There's how many different emblems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8. 8 times 16, or however you do those kind of numbers, but there are that many different combinations, which is so cool. Now, one other thing I want to try, because I did a waystone add-on once, and it said it only worked within render distance or simulation distance. We're going to make it that. I'm going to make it green. I'm then going to travel out. You know what? Let's teleport. Let's do a teleport command, shall we? So we're going to go TP. We're going to teleport to 10,000, 100, 10,000. Place that down. Now, if this works, I would be very, very shocked. We are in an ice spikes biome. We're going to place this down here. I'm going to place that there. That already exists. So we're going to change the emblem. Forgot to do that there. There we go. And now it's linked. So it knows it's linked even this many blocks away. So from 9974 10012 to 84205. The distance is immense. That's awesome, guys. If you enjoy all of the travel options that we've got here in RealismCraft 2.0, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment. Let me know which transport variation are you going to use the most. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I should, if all things have gone correctly, released 4 videos even at the exact same time today. We should have a mobs, items, armors, weapons, and blocks video. We should have this video. We should have the end video, and we should have a structures and sentinel video. The links will all be down in the description. So if you want to carry on watching the RealismCraft 2.0 update series that we're doing, go and check them out. Alternatively, in a couple hours from this video's release, there should be a mega long super video that you can watch everything in, or there'll be a playlist that you can cycle through as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!